students, it's Mr. Fleece here, and today I want to show you how to create an awesome oil pastel painting just like this one. Oh yeah! We're going to learn how to use oil pastels to make an artwork of our choice. You're going to choose the subject matter. My subject matter is a wonderful beach at night. See the glowing moon? See the ocean waves? See my little palm trees? Now you could draw something like this, or you can choose your own subject matter of your choice, but I want to teach you how to create an oil pastel drawing. Let's get in it. But we're going to use what's called analogous colors. Analogous colors are colors that are neighbors on the color wheel. 3 neighbors. For instance, it could be orange, red, and yellows make analogous colors because they're 3 neighbors on the color wheel. Or I could shift it over and do yellow-orange down here to red-violet. See how I shifted? I want kind of like a green blue through a red violet. So I'm going to choose kind of a greenish blue. There's my red violet. I'm going to choose a light blue and a dark blue and a purple. Once you've chosen your color groups, we're going to store these in a Ziploc bag or in our art kits until we're done adding the oil pastel to our entire project. Let's get started. So you're going to see first I'm going to just kind of start blocking in some big color here. You'll notice right away that oil pastels are really soft, kind of like crayon. And like we learned with our crayon blending project, we're going to blend our oil pastels kind of in a similar way. I want to make my palm tree kind of pop up, so I'm going to use this light blue. And my light blue is going to kind of mix together with those dark greens I put on the page and blend together, and I can achieve that by overlapping those colors. And something I noticed too as I work with my oil pastels, my dark colors are gonna layer on top of my light colors so much easier. So you wanna always make sure that maybe you lay what you want to be light first. And we can use white as a blender and to show highlights, because I kinda want my moon up here to be glowing on the palm tree. The nice thing about analogous colors and using a color group like this, a color scheme on your work, is that you know your colors are gonna look nice together. We have to be imaginative because we know tree trunks aren't blue and green, but I don't have browns. I don't have oranges and tans and yellows. I just have my analogous colors, so I have to be creative on how I use those colors. My purple is gonna be one of my darkest values, so I'm gonna use that to show kind of the dark. And like I told you, it's a nighttime picture. Oil pastels are kind of difficult to get off of surfaces like the table. I'll give you a large paper mat to work on top of, so if I go off the page like I'm kind of doing down here, it's not going to get on the table. I'm going to add just a little moon glow on my rocks down here. Ooh, that's nice. The nice thing about oil pastels too is it's kind of like an explosion of color, and you're going to see some of the colors, like see how a little bit of purple got there in my palm tree? Ooh, I like it. That's nice. So your colors are going to kind of blend and mix throughout your work, and that is an okay thing. So if that happens to you while you're working, just know that that's okay. Add some palmy textures. And if you need to clean off an oil pastel, you can use your mat, just like this. I had a little extra blue on there and I don't want that much blue to be in my moon, so I just cleaned it off down here at the bottom. I'm gonna go up and add a little pastel to my moon, and then I'm gonna use some purple for my night sky. So I'm gonna bring some purple in. And then I want my moon to kind of glow, kind of like Vincent van Gogh does in The Starry Night. So that's what I love about oil pastel, is that you can layer those colors on top of one another like so. Ooh, that's nice. It's time for me to start layering in my ocean colors. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of light in here to mix, and then I'm gonna use the dark blue since it's nighttime. Maybe put some waves coming in. I'm gonna put a little bit of the kind of moon glow, so I add a little purple in my ocean here. Ooh, that's nice. My trick is I wanna try and get, you know, the paper pretty well covered. So I might have to go back, and now that I've got it laid down, be a little bit more careful with where I put my oil pastel. So I'm gonna go a little slower. Now, I'm gonna use my red violet to kind of go in and just put a few little bit of details on this. Kind of brings the picture together. But one thing I want you to notice is look at how nicely my colors go together. And that is the beauty of choosing a color scheme. We're choosing analogous colors, but analogous colors, when you use them together, are always gonna look good on a piece of art. And students, that's how I complete a oil pastel drawing. Look at my hands. My fingers are all oil pastel-y. I know that this bothers some students, right? So if this really bothers you to have messy artist's fingers, I'm gonna invite you to use a pair of gloves to put over your hands to keep your hands from getting messy. I also have 2 sinks in my art room that you can wash your hands at the end of art, and we will take time to do that. So we'll probably stop 10 minutes early to make sure we have time to wash hands. All right, students, and this is how you create an oil pastel drawing using oil pastels on black construction paper. It's quite nice. It's very lovely. It's one of my favorites. Let's get in it.